In today's video, I'm going to be going over how I've stayed motivated to play Fortnite for the last 5 years and some tips to help you guys stay motivated in the upcoming seasons. A lot of people, including myself, haven't been enjoying Fortnite recently with the spray meta and lack of movement in the game, so I've got some tips for you guys to hopefully get you ready and excited to play. With all that being said, let's get into the video. So before I get into my advice for you guys, I'm going to be going over my Fortnite story or journey. I'm not really sure what to call it, but it ties really well into the tips later in the video. So if you want to skip straight to the tips, I'll put a timestamp on the screen now. But for those of you who are interested, let's get into it. So I started playing Fortnite in October of 2017, almost 5 years ago. At the time, I had just started 6th grade and I was outside with my friend and he was like, hey, there's this new game that just came out. It's really fun. You should download it and we can play it together. And I was like, cool, let's do it. So we went inside, we turned on my PS4 and we went to download it. And at the time, I played a decent amount of video games. I mainly played Madden and 2K and I had never played a shooter game before, but I was like, okay, let's try it out. Once the download finished, we hopped in, and literally my first game, I got absolutely obliterated. I died off spawn. I think I was popping a mini in the guy's face instead of shooting my gun, but it didn't matter. I was hooked, and similar to most people playing, I was determined to get my first win. I did literally everything, bush camping, hiding in trees, you name it, and eventually I got my first win after about a month. By then, a lot more of my friends had started playing Fortnite, and that became every conversation at school, debating who was better, creating fake clans, stuff like that. There's only one problem though. I was on PlayStation and every single one of my friends were on Xbox, so I spent the first year playing Fortnite by myself, lonely, playing solos for 5 hours a day. Didn't matter though, I was having so much fun and I got to talk about everything at school. Now in the summer of 2018, I got bored of playing solos and my birthday was coming up in September, so the only logical thing to do was to ask for an Xbox, and I did get it. Now ironically, cross-platform came out that same month, but it was worth it because game chat was pretty bad at the time. Now, I'd been enjoying Fortnite, but being able to play with my friends made it twice as fun and got me way more excited and motivated to play every day. Now, fast forward another year, again in September to October, and all I'm going to say is it was Season X, the most hated season in Fortnite. It is and always will be. So I got pretty bored of playing, and I found myself not wanting to play as often, and I made the decision to take a few months off just to kind of have fun. I started a Minecraft server with a few of my friends, and I was having so much more fun than Fortnite. After about a month though, I started to miss Fortnite and Chapter 2 officially came out, so I knew I had to try it. After my break, I had a new sense of motivation. Chapter 2 was something fresh and new and all my friends started playing again. Fast forwarding another year to 2020, COVID shut down school and I had so much time on my hands to do whatever I wanted. Around this time, I felt like I wasn't getting any better at the game. I kind of felt like I'd reached my skill cap and I had so much time on my hands, so I decided to switch to keyboard and mouse. I played creative for 8 hours a day because I had nothing else to do and I really focused on trying to become really good on keyboard. You guys probably guessed it, but fast forwarding another year to my birthday in 2021, and I got a really nice PC with a 3070. I decided to start competing in some tournaments. It was something completely new and different than I had been used to. I felt like I was pretty good in creative, but tournaments were a whole different story. It felt like a completely different game, and I really wanted to start placing. And if we fast forward another year, it takes us to right now. Now you guys are probably thinking, what in the heck does this have to do with motivation? He was just fast forwarding a bunch of years and talking about Fortnite. But the point I'm trying to make here is that if I was still playing on my PS4 or if I had never switched to keyboard and mouse, I would have 100% quit Fortnite by now. Every time I would start to lose motivation, something new would happen or something would change, and my motivation would just shoot way up and stay there for the next year. If you guys feel like Fortnite's just the same thing over and over and nothing is changing, then change something for yourself. Switch inputs and try to get good on the opposite input, save up or ask for a cheap PC, try competing in some tournaments. There's so much stuff to do in this game, you just have to step out of your comfort zone and try something new. That wraps up Story Time with Turtle. I give it a 5 out of 5 stars. Great read, highly recommend. Jokes aside though, getting into the advice and starting it off with the most important thing, and that's taking breaks. I can talk all I want about changing things and trying to make Fortnite fun, but the truth is everyone needs breaks. We aren't robots who never get bored, so if you honestly feel like you need a break, take it. If you haven't taken a break in a while, relax for a week or a month, whatever it is, just give yourself some rest. Anytime I'm playing Fortnite and I'm just not having fun at all, I'll take a little break, and after a few days, all I can think about is wanting to play, and when I come back, I feel better than ever, both mentally and physically. Like I talked about in the story, the key to staying motivated is switching things up. If all you do is play solo arena all day or you only do 1v1s, you're gonna get tired of them and you're probably gonna lose your mind. Another thing that helps out a lot is playing with a group of friends. There are some people I play with where no matter how much I'm not enjoying Fortnite, I always have fun playing with them. If you can find a small group of friends you get along with, anytime you get bored, you can just ask if any of them want to play, and more than likely at least one of them will be down. Another thing that can help out a ton with motivation is setting goals for yourself. It could be something small like just being able to triple at it, or it could be something big like winning a cash cup or qualifying to grand finals. It just all depends on where you're at. Just make sure your goals are both realistic and ambitious. If you set a goal that's too easy to reach, it's not going to be satisfying and you're going to have to come up with new goals every day. But if you set a goal that's too ambitious, you might give up on it because you think it's impossible. If you're placing around top 2,000 in solo cash cups, don't make it your goal to qualify to finals. Slowly work your way up. Start with trying to get a top 1,000, then go for a top 500, and in no time you're going to be placing way higher than you were. That's all the advice I have today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, it would really help me out if you subscribed. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subs by the end of the summer. With all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.